Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez receiving an official challenge for her New York congressional seat. Businesswoman Scherie Murray cast 2 votes for Barack Obama, even issuing a congratulations to AOC for her victory last year. But now she's launching a campaign to unseat the young, up-and-coming socialist star. Joining me now is New York congressional Republican candidate Scherie Murray. Good to see you. You and I met once before.
It's a pleasure to be here, Greg. Thanks for having me.
So explain this. People might be skeptical. You voted for Obama twice. You said congrats to AOC. But you've been a Republican for quite a long while.
I have, and thank you for allowing me the opportunity to clear the air and to shed some light on my past voting history. When President Obama announced his bid for president, a lot of us throughout the country was surprised and in support as the first African-American to launch a bid for presidency. And to your point of the recent tweet congratulating Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, listen, Greg, I've never supported her. I've never endorsed her. I've never endorsed her socialist far-left policies. When did we come to a time in America where we cannot say congratulations to someone? And I think that's what
you were being cordial and polite.
Exactly. We were talking. Go ahead.
You have said, I believe, that you think her fame has gone to her head. And I think that's true, just judging by the size of her head. We had to squeeze that photo on the left. Explain.
Well, Greg, listen, the policies that we see now are far, far to the left. They're not connecting with the constituency in Queens and the Bronx. And the notoriety on the public stage is more to AOC's head, as we can see, where her policies are pushing more of a conflict versus solutions in the district. And that's what we see coming from AOC. The rhetoric, the job-killing Green New Deal, tanking the Amazon deal in New York. This is all rhetoric that we don't need for the state, and that's why I'm in the race, Greg.
I believe the estimate is roughly around $93 trillion, the cost of the Green New Deal. Maybe that's why when it came up in the Senate, not a single person voted in favor of it. But her comments about it tell me that she is economically illiterate.
I mean, we're driving business out of the state of New York when we should be welcoming businesses to the state of New York. It's a detriment to the pocketbooks and those kitchen table issues that the constituents in Queens and the Bronx so desperately need a focus on right now. I'm in this race to unite the fight, to bring a sense of civility back to Washington, to combat the socialist narrative movement that we see on the far left. I want to direct all of your viewers, Greg, go to my website, learn a little bit more about me, ScherieMurray.com. We welcome all of the support from across America, and so far the support has been overwhelming.
I've only got about 30 seconds left, but how do you beat the Twitter darling? I mean, it doesn't matter that she says stupid stuff.
It's about policy, Greg. So I want to roll out my comprehensive immigration reform policy, also infrastructure policy, and also education. As we roll out our campaign, we want to talk about the issues, and we want to lend support to our president, for whom I support 100% in partnering these policy issues to make America great again, to keep America great, and to work for the constituents of the 14th Congressional District. Greg?
Well, if it were an intelligence test, you would win hands down over AOC. Of course, that's not saying much, but thank you. Good luck to you.
We have a tough fight ahead of us, and I do thank you for the opportunity.